Guys, Malika here from Malika Semper Astrology, and let's look at this last week of April coming in. The two things that are going to be really important that I noticed this week is April 23rd, Venus moves into Gemini. Now, this is going to affect our relationships. Venus moves into Gemini at 9:03 p.m. in the evening on April 23rd, and she'll be in Gemini for the rest of April. Those of you that were born with Venus in Gemini, this is a very special time for you. You were entering into what's called your Venus return. So it's sort of like all things lovely for you for a week at the most. It really is like a 4-day, maybe you can pull it to 5 day sort of transit where it's all things love, it's relationship, it's romance, it's beauty, it's finances coming in. A Venus return tends to be lucky, it tends to be very beneficial. People meet the love of their lives during their Venus returns. People get married during their Venus returns. You know, it is an emphasis on the good things in love, the good things within relationship. Now, collectively, when Venus is in Gemini, we feel this as a new, fresh energy within partnerships. And there is a desire to find intellectual connection. Absolutely. Venus in Gemini, we don't care if you're hot. We don't care about what you're wearing. We care about our ability to have a conversation with you. We care about someone's intelligence. What books are they reading? What books are on their bookshelves? We would love to go through someone's bookshelves when Venus is in Gemini. It is about mental connection, intellectual connection. Do your ideas and your thoughts and your perspectives on things, do they interest me? Or am I bored to death? Venus in Gemini does not do boredom. If there is stagnation or boredom within relationships, this is such a collective energy of changing that. Either we step up to the plate and change that and have those conversations, or we run for the hills if things are boring and we end it and we seek something more intellectually exciting and intellectually stimulating. We sort of want to find this playful connection. We don't want to take things too seriously when Venus is in Gemini. Some of us, who maybe are starting relationships under the sky, we can find it hard to commit. We can find it hard to be loyal to just one person because Gemini is the sign of many. Gemini is the sign of the twins. It's not just the self, it's others as well. We're interested in many people. We're curious in many people. It's a total dating vibe and not necessarily committing to just one person, but seeing what's out there and who is the best match and who, above all else, is intellectually stimulating. And who can we play with? Who can we be silly with? Who can we be goofy with? Also, there's a love for exchanging intellectual facts. It's a beautiful time for taking classes together, studying together with somebody you love. We could meet people within classes or courses or, anywhere where we're going out and learning something. Reading books together could be really fun and inspiring when Venus is in Gemini. Now, the big thing coming up at the end of this week, April 25th, the planet Uranus officially and finally moves into Gemini. He's going to stay there for 7 years. He dipped into Gemini July through November of 2025, and then he retrograded back into Taurus. Now it's on. So let's talk about this collectively. It's almost like information overload, information overwhelm. Uranus is quick and speedy and super smart and brilliant and is the planet of the genius, moving into the sign of brilliant intellectualism. It's like social media, AI, everything high speed, and our ability to just click a button and have what we need is going to be enhanced. It is rapid growth in all things technology. It is communication, information at our fingertips. You think we're already there? This is all going to be enhanced when Uranus moves into Gemini. It's sharing information, endless information. It's like a whirlwind of intellectual stimulus. We can really have our minds opened to new concepts and new ideas in the next 7 years. It's revolution. It's doing things in a new way. It's definitely breaking out of any sort of old collective ways of getting information and having expression. It is very much like the AI age, the robot age, all of that coming up even more. If you are a Gemini, if you have your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign is Gemini, but also Mercury, Venus, or Mars in your chart personally are in Gemini, you are going to feel and have a house visit of Uranian energy. You will feel a very personal impact from him for 2 years. somewhere within that 7-year window. When Uranus comes to visit you, he looks to see what isn't working for you guys anymore. Maybe where you're holding on to an old story, or where you've been stuck, or where it's an old habit, an old pattern. And he rips those things away. He clears the old stagnant energy to make room for the new. The more that you could bend with the wind and go with the flow, the easier this transit will be. Uranus is coming in to say this isn't working for you anymore, and let's do it a new, exciting way. And those changes can be fast, they can be abrupt. Uranus doesn't ask for permission, he just sees what needs changing, and he sets about life circumstances and situations to bring in that change. Sometimes that Uranian energy can feel destabilizing, it can feel chaotic. So do your grounding practices. Really hone into your core, your center. Feel your feet on the ground. Try to get some sleep. Gemini is not known to be the best sleepers in the world, but the more you can rest and eat your root vegetables to stay grounded and be open to those changes, which most Geminis are. Lots of change coming your way, lots of your own personal revolution. And collectively, we feel him freeing us, liberating us, revolutionizing us through that archetype. And when he's in Gemini, it's all about the intellect and communication and information that we receive. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back.